Okay, let's discuss this this past paper, and here I will do all the question as possible, much as possible. I will explain to you what the best method according to me. That mean like this. I will not do the sometime quick method and easy method, but mostly I will try to do that way. Most of the time, but I need to more than that I will focus what the if that method is the best. That means you can do more question with that method. Like that I will discuss this whole question, and normally sometime I will do this way also. I will do 2-3 methods explain for one question how to do. I will explain 2 methods or 3 methods sometime. And not only that, right, if you feel any different method or different way you feel it's easy to do, let me know in comment section. I will discuss that method in the next paper, right? And also I prefer to do this one, how you need to get this paper, download and get this paper somehow and do that paper, what are the questions you could do, and then after check this, watch this video and check with the work you done, right? Anyway, let's restart the paper now. Right, here this one, first question, they tell work out this. So very simple one, you need to multiply, right? So here I will do the very normal way, the normal way, and keep in mind here you don't need to focus right in same decimal point in a line like that. Just multiplication, so just multiply, don't care about the decimal point, just multiply. So 3 into 5, 5, and 1 here. 3 into 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1, then 3 into 0, 0. I will multiply these all digits because then it not there's no any confusion, no, that's why. Then 0 into 5, 0, I need to write here, no, to the second one. So 0 into 0, 0, 0 into 0, 0. Right, now we should add here 5, don't need here, there's no anything, no, so add 1 plus 0, 1, 0 plus 0, 0, 0, here we add this all. Then here find after decimal point how many digits we have. Here we have 1, 2, right? After decimal point we have 2 digits. Here after decimal point you have another digit, 1 digit. So that means total is 3. Then here your answer also must have after decimal point 1 digit, 3 digit. Now total is 3 digit now. Okay, again I will tell, after decimal point here we have 2 digit, here 1 digit. That means total is 3 digit. After decimal point 3 digit you have. Then in your answer also must be after decimal point 3 digit. Now if I keep here after decimal point only 1 digit, after decimal point means this side, right, this side. So here 1 digit. If I keep here after decimal point only 2 digit. If I keep here after decimal point we can get 3 digits. So you must keep here the decimal point. So answer will be 0.015 for the first one, right? That's the way we can do that part. Okay, now let's do the part B of that question. How? Now here you can see there's a mixed number, right? Here you have a mixed number. So how to make into improper fraction? How to make that? Very simple. You need to multiply this with this and add. Here addition. So 3 into 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. Right? Remember that. And always will come this denominator here also. This is a very simple one. 3 into 2, 6. 6 plus 2, 8. And this denominator will come to here. And you need to write the other fraction same way. Then you need to, you can use 2 ways actually here also, little bit different. Same idea. You need to find LCM here, right? LCM. Or, 3 and 5, or make same denominator. Here how we can say make same denominator. Very simple. All questions you can do this way, but this denominator multiplied by this one multiplied by this one. Can. But sometimes don't need to do that way. You can get the LCM. Or LCM. It doesn't matter all the time. You can use that both method. Make same denominator or LCM. Or if I tell very basic way, if you still you can't understand, keep in mind in 3 times table and 5 times table, what the number we have? Lowest number. 3 times table but 5 times table, it means 15. So here you need to multiply by, to make to 15 by 5. If you multiply 3 by 5, it is 15. So here also multiply by 15. Yeah, you can think this denominator multiply by this one. It will work for all the questions. It doesn't matter. Now this 5 multiply by 3. I need to make 15 now. So if I multiply by 3 here, but keep in mind, in a fraction you can't multiply only denominator. If you multiply denominator, you need to multiply numerator also by same number. Or if you multiply numerator by one number, you need to multiply denominator also by the same number, right? That's the rule. So here I need to multiply by 3. Now what the answer? Here 15. Okay, I don't need to write this step actually. 8 into 5 is 40. Subtract here 5 into 3 15 again, and then here 1 into 3 3. Now we have same denominator now, so we write the same denominator is the final answer. Then 40 minus 3. 40 minus 3 means 37. So this is the answer. After that you can't simplify this, you can't cut here. So this will be the final answer. Now here keep in mind, even this part you don't need to show, this is enough, right? And you get the answer. Now let's redo the question number 2. Now in here they ask, in this the keyword diagram, write down the order of rotational symmetry of this shape. Of this shape, they ask the order of rotational symmetry. So very simple idea, but this diagram, this shapes, you need to rotate completely one round. One round you need to rotate, and then find the same shape, how many times you will get, right? Now here same shape mean actually you need to consider this color also, right? Now you can see here, okay, I will tell here the top one is black, and then here these two again black. Try to remember that here top one black, and then this should be black. Now for example, if I get like this way, now it is not the same shape. Now top one is not black, no, and these two white, right? It like that. You need to consider even color, right? That's the thing, right? Now you can make here like a dot, or kind of mark whether it rotate to one round, but you can get idea because you have a A4 kind of A4 now, so you know when you rotate it one round, it's complete, whether it's complete the one round, right? Okay, now let's see do this. Now here I will now this is the thing, you can count this first shape has a 1 if you need, or then you don't need to count the last one. Last again you will get the same shape, then you don't need to count it. Or you don't count this one, then count the next one, right? Then you can count the last one also. Okay, I will now like this way I will do. Now this is, I will count, right, as a 1. So now 1, our answer is 1 shape here, 1. Now I will rotate like this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Then you can see when I rotate like this, now we have again same shape. Top here 1 black and these two black. So 1 shape, and now 2, because earlier one was 1, this is 2, second one. Now again I rotate like this way, this way. Now here again I will get same shape. Here top one black, these two black. Now it is 3. Now again when I rotate like this, again I will get that shape, but I don't count this because I count earlier this shape. So that's why total is 3, right? Here very simple idea. So order of rotational symmetry here 3, right? That's the idea, right? Now let's see focus the part B. In part B, they tell kind of shape. Say they explain, right? Now here they tell Samuel describe a special quadrilateral. Quadrilateral means 4-side thing, and they tell the first line, they tell it has only one line of symmetry. Now you need to remember about shapes here to do this question. Now I will show you roughly idea here. Now they tell no, it has only one line of symmetry. Now you need to remember one line symmetry, only one line symmetry. Which shapes it has, right? We have isolaces, trapezium. sometimes they call symmetrical trapezium. Here isolated trapezium. That means these two parallel, these two same. Right? Now in this shape has only one line symmetry. It like this. And again kite has also one line symmetry like this, this way. Now this is not symmetry because this is shorter triangle, this is long. But if you like this way bend, you can get the symmetry. Right? Here symmetry. This is the symmetry axis, not this one. And this is symmetry axis. These are the shape we learned, only one line symmetry. And again, but with these two we can't get the idea, no, because only one shape, no. We confuse whether this or this. But that's why they give another rule also. But it is diagonal cross at right angle. How many shapes we have like that actually? Here we discuss these are the shapes. If you have a square, that diagonal, this diagonal, these are the diagonal mean one corner to one vertex to one vertex if you join. Now these diagonal meet at 90, right? If you have square, right? Here I roughly know. Then in what the other one, rhombus. If you have a rhombus also, it also diagonal meet at 90 degrees, right? Here also will be 90. And not only that, this kite also diagonal, these are diagonal, no? These diagonal meet at 90, right? These are 90. So that's why from these all shapes, this has all these two features, this both features has only for the kite. It diagonal meet at 90 degree and also it has only one line symmetry. So answer should be kite, right? That's the answer for this, kite. Answer is kite. Okay, now let's we do third question. Now in here they tell write these numbers in order of size, right? Starting with the smallest. Starting with smallest mean ascending order. You need to write the lowest value first. So very simple one again. Now you need to find what the value this one represents. So 4 to the power 3 mean 4 into 4, right? Normally this idea 4 to the power 3 mean 4, you need to write 3 times with the multiplication and get the answer for that, right? So 4 into 4 16, 16 into 4 64, right? Like that. Now we try to make normal number here, right? 9 is coming 9 into 9, right? Like here 3, so 3, here 2, so 2, and in multiplication 9 into 9 mean 81. You know that. Now here this 196 mean actually 14, right? 14 square, and here is square root. Now I can make this 196 14 square, and 196 I can write like this way. Then you need to know this square root you can cut with this square, so answer will be 14, right here. And here you can make again what the 125 5 to the power 3, 5 cube, and here cube root, right? That means again here also same like that, cube to cube root cut. That means here value is 5. Now according to this value we decide which one is the lowest, and then like that. But we need to write in this line the normal value they given, not the normal value how they give to us those value. Now 5 is the lowest value, that represented by this. That means we need to write here cube root of 125, and the next one is 14, this one. That means square root of 196, and next one is 64, so that means 4 to the power 3. How they give, you need to write like that. And the last one is 81, the biggest one. That means 9 square, right? That's how we need to do this question. Now in next question they ask fourth question, write 68% has a fraction in its lowest term, right? So very simple idea. 68% mean 68 over 100, right? And not only that, if they ask 30% mean 30 over 100, right? 90% mean 90 over 100. If they give 150%, that means 150 over 100, right? Like that. So here very simple idea, 68% mean write 68 over 100, right? Then they tell us to write in lowest terms, no? So you can cut down this, right? That means basic idea of this both number, if you can divide by a number, divide it, right? Now what the number come to your mind, I mean this both divisible, so divide it. Now I divide by 2 here. So how many 2 are there in 6? It is 3. I will write here 3. And how many 2 are there in 8? It is 4, right? Then here also you must divide by 2. So 100 divided by 2 means 50. Then again you can divide by 2. So that means here how many 2 are there in 1? 3 is 1. 1 come to here. 1 remain. No. In 14 how many 2? That means 7, right? And here how many 2 are there in 50? It is 25, right? Like that. So this is the lowest term. After that, because this is a number you can't divide by except 1 and itself, so normally we call prime number, so that's why then you can't divide. This is the lowest term, right? Now let's see, go to next part, second part of this question. Now this is a bag contain red balls and blue balls, right? The the balls are in the ratio red is to blue. In this ratio, what the 3 is to 5. So write down the fraction of the balls that are red. So this is very simple idea. Now if I show you like this, right? Now this bag, right? Any doesn't matter here. This is they given in ratio, right? Not the number of red balls or number of blue balls, but whatever, it doesn't matter. What you need to do now here, 3 is to 5. So what you need to do, just if they ask now, here you should understand this also. Now they tell in this order, no, red is to blue. That means 3 represent red, 5 represent blue. So now red percentage, they are sorry red, they ask the fraction of red ball. So red amount write down top, and down you must write the total. Now for example, now think I will give this kind of similar example. Now think in a bag, for example, 2 red apple, 3 green apple, right? If you have 3 green apple like this, then red apple percentage, red apple fraction we will write 2, because we have 2 red apple. Total is 5, like this, right? So here also same idea, because it's ratio, no, you don't need to care about number of red balls or blue balls, just write with the fraction. So that means here red balls amount is 3. The total will be 3 plus 5, it will be 8. So 8 over 3, final answer is 3 over 8, right? 3 over 8. And here also you need to write answer is 17 over 25, right? Now let's see focus on fifth question. And here they tell, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of this, right? So I will do first what they tell to do right now. Here they tell write this each number into one significant figure. Let's do that. Now if I consider, I need to explain one by one, very simple way. So I will explain this one, how to get to one significant figure. If I write here 2.78, one significant figure mean, I explained this is in another video, you can check that also. But the first number here 2, this is the first significant figure. So if I round up to this number, here decimal point is here, so this is more than 5, so we should add 1 here, so it will be just 3, because this is more than 5 or equal 5, we add 1 here, so it will be 3. Then here decimal point, so we don't need to write the rest. So that's the answer. Then again this 61.4, first significant figure is this one, 6, first number we place. So it is and then after this number is less than 5, so we don't need to add anything here, just will be 6, and this is a digit before the decimal point, so we need to put 0, right? Right, and then this one, I will get 0.893. Here when we consider, this is not a first significant figure, it not represent any value, this one, right? 8 is the first significant figure, so that's why this is I will put here line, then this is more than 5, we should add 1 here, so it will be 0. Right, it will be, sorry, you can't see here now. Check this number, what the 0.893, right? In here now, this is not the first significant figure, this is the first significant figure, right? This 8. So if I make here line, then here more than 5, no, we should add 1 here, so it will become 0.9. When we add 1 here, then these digits you don't need to put, for these digits you don't need to put anything, right? Just keep like this, 0.9. Now I will replace these numbers with the values we get after convert to first significant figure. So it will be here 3 to the power 3, that means 3 cube, and here 61.4 mean we can write as 60, and then 0.893 means 0.9. Now here after you will do, according to you, it's different way, you can do this different way, whatever method come to your mind, you can follow it, and sometime maybe it's a long method, you get the answer, to get to answer you will to work more, but sometime very easy, quick. Now I will show you two method, more than two, right? Now here now I will show you one method here, right? Here 3 to the power 3 means 3 into 3 9, 9 into 3 27, so 27 over 60 into 0.9, right? So it will okay, and now this is the thing, when you go to exam hall you will not have no much time, so you can't find what the easier, quicker way like that. What the method come to your mind, if it is correct, follow that work, it's okay. Now here this I can multiply 60 with 9, no, 0.9, sorry, 60 into 0.9. So let's see, multiply 60 into 0.9. Check what the answer, 9 into 0, 0, 9 into 8, sorry, 9 into 6, it will be 54. Then 0 multiply, if I do it, so it will be just 4, 5. Then decimal point I need to keep here, so it's 54. So that means you need to multiply 60 with 0.9, it will be 54, and here will be 27. Then 27 and 54 we can cut. How many 27 are there in 27? 1. How many 27 are there in 54? It will be 2. So easily you can get half is the answer, right? After you multiply here. But look, if I follow some other method, now here answer is half actually, right? This method sometime will not come, this idea, I need to multiply this with this. But if someone write like this way, now here again I will show you another method, 27 over 60 into 0.9. Now here's actually most of the situation we try to cut down, so that's why we need to use cut down most of the time, but if you use here also cut down, it will little bit long method. Now here look, these two we can cut now. How many 3 are there in here? 27, it will be 9, right? And here how many 3 are there, and then it will be 20, right? Now again 9 with 0.9 we can cut. How many 9 are there? 9 here, 0.1, right? Then now in the top we have 1, here we will have 20 into 0.1. so when you multiply 20 with 0.1, right, what the answer? Now you don't need to multiply here one decimal point, no, it just 2. But if you have no idea how it happened, this way just multiply this to 1 into 0 0, 1 into 2, then 0 into 0 0, 0 into 2 0, like this, the normal way. So then here one decimal place you need to keep, so it will be just 2, right? Here there is no after decimal point n digit, here we have after decimal point 1 digit, so your answer also must be after decimal point 1 digit, so I keep here, so it's just 2, no 0 we don't need to cancel, so 2. This way, two ways I need to now I show you 2 ways you can get answers. This is a little bit long, this is a little bit easy, but what the method come to your mind, follow that method and get the answer, right? Because if you follow the working correct, it will be, you follow the correct working, it will be correct, and you will get the full marks. Now let's see, try to do the 6th question, and here you can see your pie chart, and they ask here whether this pie chart show the information about the number of goals scored by each player in a football club. So here they tell, first part they ask, write down the model class. Right, now we know this is like classes, frequency, that kind of thing they connect with the pie chart. Now here this is a class, right? This class, but they not give the frequency. That means how many players belong to this class. 0 to 5 goals score how many players. They not give that, but they give the degree of that angle, right? Here normal idea, remember, now normally if you have these big classes, right, 0 to 5, they need to give the frequency, and then 5 to 10, what the players, they need to tell how many frequency, how many players it has, but they not given it. So but here keep mind, when you have pie chart like that, they give for now for this class how many degrees it has, they given. So here 135, right? For 5 10 they don't given, and for some classes they given here, right? Here basic idea, what the, if they give if they not give the players, number of players, it doesn't matter, because they give the degree. Here you can see this pie chart and you can understand, you can get the idea here for this class what the degree, how many degree belong to that. According to that you can compare. You can't tell how many players for this. When you see this degree here, 135 degree belong to this class, you can't tell how many players without calculation, but you can compare correctly which one has the highest players, which one has the lowest players, right? You can compare it. For compare you don't need to know exact numbers. With this degree amount you can compare. That's the basic idea you need to get here. So when you see here which class has the highest degree, highest magnitude, here you can see this 0 to 5 class has 135 degrees. These other all classes, these sectors, this angle are less than 135. Here 90, here 72. Definitely this will be less than 135. So this is the highest angle. So that's why this class has the highest players. You can get that idea. So that's why you don't need to calculate for this one. You can give the answer, but write down the model class. Model class mean here which class has the highest players, highest frequency, highest players. Here with this degree thing you can tell it, degree, with the degree, because degree, how many degree this has here, 135, it's the highest degree. That means definitely this has the highest number of players. So that's why you can tell 0 to 5 goals. That class has the highest frequency. So that's why this is the model class, right? That's the idea here. Okay, now let's see, try to the next part. Next part they ask, 8 of the players each scored 11 to 15 goals. 11 to 15 goals. Now that means 11 to 15 mean here 72 degrees. It has 72 degrees. And now they tell number of players belong to that. They tell 8 of the players each scored 11 to 15 goals. That means this one represents 8 players, right? That's the idea here. Now they ask work out the total number of players in the club, right? Now you have to work out the total number of players in the club. So here, very simple way I will show you here. You can use the actually proportion method here. But this 72-degree mean 8 players, no? That means they tell here in this class they has 8 players. 8 players. 8 of the players each scored 11 to 15 goals. That means this class belong 8 players. That means this 72 represent 8 players. So we can use this kind of calculation. That means 72-degree mean, right? Try to understand here. I will show you. 72-degree mean 8 players. Now we know total players. Now they ask total players mean total degrees. Here total degrees how much in this whole pie chart represent? It is 360. So that's why we can do this way. 72 players represent 8. 72 degree represent 8 players. So 360 degree represent how many players? You can put X here, right? That means 72 players, 72 degrees represent 8 players. Now 360 degree represent how many players? Then apply the cross multiplication, right? This is a quick method. Not only quick, this is best for actually this type of question, right? Now 72 into X, it will be 72X equal, we put normally these two multiply and equal sign, and then 360 into 8, 360 into 8, right? Now this side you need to divide by 72 to find X. Here also divide by 72. So here X will be, that means our answer, total players. You can cut here. How many 8 are there in 8? 1. How many 8 are there in 72? It will be 9. Then 360 you can divide by 9. Right? How many 9 are there in 36? It is 4. And in 0, how many 9? It's 0. So that means 40. Answer is 40 players. Okay, let's see focus on 7th question now. Now here you have to factorize, right? Now this type of question actually we can factorize using 2 ways. Now I will show you one method, because I will show you both method, but first let's see do what the method come to our mind first, right? Most of the students will do with this method. Now here we can see, find the common thing. You can see here 15 and minus 5x, and it's common. Now normally keep in mind, when you have any factorized question, you have to check whether is there anything common for all these 4. Now here there's no like that any common thing except 1, so there's no anything common. So we need to 2 by 2 separate and factorize. That's the idea normally. So for these two, what the common? 15a and minus 5x. So it is we can think here 5 is common, right? 5 is common because this is, we can think 5 into 3 and here 5 into 1. So 5 is common. So here will be 3a, right? And here will be, after you got 5 to outside, it will be just minus 6, right? And for these two, what the common? Here you can think 2b common, 2, and here we can think 2 into 3. And also y common. So I will get with this sign minus 2 and also y to outside. Then here will be what the if you got from here 2y, it should be here x, because if minus 2y into x, you can get minus 2y. Otherwise you can't get. If you put here minus, it will be plus. You can't get this. That's why. Now here, then if you got from here 2 and y, 2 mean here we can think 2 into 3, so 2 and y you go to outside. Here will be just what the minus or plus. Here very important thing is here will be 3 and a remain, because minus 2y into minus 3y, you can get plus 6ay. Minus into minus plus, 2 into 3 is 6, y into ay, like that, right? Here can't be plus. because this is plus, so sometime we think here plus. No, we need to focus by this. If you multiply this, you must get this. That's the idea, right? Then now we have problem. Now next step, you know, here and here should be common, but here it's not common. I mean same, 3a minus x, here x minus 3a, but there's a pattern. You can see here 3a minus x, here x minus 3a. So if here also we have 3a minus x, then same will be. So what we should do here, when you have this type of situation, this inside in front of the bracket, you can change the sign here plus, then you have to change inside the bracket term also, you have to change the sign, right? Anytime when you have this type of situation, keep in mind like this, here 3a minus x, here x minus 3a, same two term, different way here. This is first, this is second, here this is here first, no, that is second here, like that. Here second this one, but here first, that kind of order. What we should do, inside in front of the bracket, this sign you can change, but you must change then inside the bracket sign term. What are the term you have inside the bracket, those signs also you need to change, right? Now I will write that this is a important thing you need to remember, right? Here minus 2y. Now minus 2y I will change to plus, right? And here I can change sign. Now plus 3a, this is minus 3a, no? So it will become plus 3a. So that means you can write plus that. And here plus x, it will be minus x. This way you can change anytime in front of a bracket what the term you have, change the sign of that, and then you have to change inside the bracket what are the terms you have, everything signs you need to change to opposite. Then it's okay. That means this is equal to this. Now you can see this and this common, so you can get that to outside. It will be 3a minus x, right? This both same, no? So here remainder will be 5 plus 2y. This is the one method you can get the answer here, right? So this is the answer. You can write what the 3a minus x and 5 plus 2y. Right? This is the answer. But I will show you some, something here. My target is not to discuss only paper. Some other method also has possible to introduce you some other situation also. Now here there's another way. This question you can do when you have this equation. You can do like this. Here we can see. Keep in mind this is like tricks. Here two terms minus, no, minus 5x minus 2xy. This is plus. So put this plus term first, or minus, doesn't matter. Normally same sign terms together, then it will make easy, right? Look how I will change the order of these terms. Try to understand it. Now plus 15a, then I will write here plus 6ay, and here will be minus 5x and then minus 2y. If you change this order like this way, you will not face this problem. Now if you can't get this idea what happened here, what we should do here, keep in mind this method. Further, you normally these, when you have these kind of terms, we need to put plus terms together first. Here plus 15a, here plus 6ay. You need to put that two together and then minus terms separately. Change the order. Now factorize. Now here in this both it is common 3 and a. So if you get 3a to outside, here will be 5 remainder, and here will be 2y, right? And here you get minus x. Then here will be 5. Then here will be plus, because minus into plus, no, we can get minus. Otherwise, if I put here minus into minus plus, this will this you can't get. So here must be plus. Then here will be 2y remainder. If you get x to outside, here will be plus 2y. Right now you can see these two again same. So we can write plus 5 2y, and here 3a minus x. It's also same answer you will get, but you don't need to do this both method. I need to explain you. You can get using another method also. This one for if you feel this is difficult, try to understand this way. Then also it's correct. Both methods are correct. Okay, now let's say focus on 8th question of this paper. Now here, first read this question. Now they tell here the number of steps taken by 12 people to walk 100 meter was recorded, and this information they given here, right? And here they tell number of steps, and here they tell height of them, the people. So now very simple this one. Now they ask first what type of correlation is shown in the scatter diagram. So here we know when you see this dot go like this way, right? This way, not this way. If it is go like this way, it's normally it's a correlation of positive, right? If like this way, it's negative. So that's why this dot we can see clearly this way, right? It negative this way, right? So let's write it's negative. It's not big deal, very easy one. Negative, right? It's negative correlation, right? Then yeah, that's very simple. Then they ask to draw a line of best fit. Now here we have to draw best fit line. When you draw it, it will be different. You know, maybe your one, your friend one, little different, right? A little bit different, but must be its best. That's why it's actually called the best fit. Now here if I put like this, so you can see here 3 dot here and others are close like that. So I will choose according to my eyes what the best fit for this, right? Right, now I will draw that line, but maybe your one little bit different than this, right? It's okay. But can't be big different. Here you need to focus this line has most of this dotted, these marks must be close to this line. That's the thing you need to focus, right? Most of this dotted has maximum dotted to need to be closest for this line. That kind of line you need to draw. You know this, it's very simple. Right, now we did the part B also. Now in part C they tell the height of another person is 175. Now we have to estimate. Use your line of best fit to estimate the number of steps they would take to walk 100 meter. Right, now this person how many steps will take? We can with this our best fit line we can assume it. We can get it. Because now here they tell now the height of this person 175. So go to 175 height. Here 175 mean now here 170, here 180. Now this side no height shown. So 175 mean exactly middle of these two, right? Like here. So from that draw a dotted line or just normal line for the your best fit line, and then from that draw a line to the other axis, that means represent step, number of step. When you draw like that, you can see it's my line go to here. It's depend little, maybe it depend on this best fit line, so it will be little different of your answers. Doesn't matter, but keep mind it must be within the range. Here normally this answer they will give now you can check the marking scheme, they give 136 to 140 number of steps. So now my line fit to right, let's check. Now here 30 no, 130 no, so we have here 5 boxes, so that means each box represent 2. That means here 132, 134, 136, 138, this will be 139. It's okay because it between 136 to 140. So according to my best fit line, it will be answer 139 step, right? 139 step. So it's okay. That's the idea you need to understand here. And here something was mistake here. Actually N, not NA, it should be NE, negative no. So it should be NE. Yeah, that's the thing. Now let's check question number 9, right? Now in this question, very carefully look here, they tell right, the scale drawing. This is a scale drawing. They tell the scale drawing show the position of town A and B, right? And they ask in first part, find the actual distance in kilometers of town A from town B. That means between these two towns, here town A, here town B, these two towns, what the distance. So you need to measure it with the ruler. You can use even compass or like that and get the distance and measure. Now here will be 8.5, right? Now but in here my one it little bit less than 8.5, because why? Now in the marking scheme it say 8.5, because why? This is printing pages, no, normally not the real paper. Little bit scale will be different. So when you have printed paper, not the exam paper, then it will be little different sometime. So here I got like 8.3 like that, right? But actual one is 8.5, right? So I normally how to measure, you know, so don't need to worry with that. Just measure this one distance, and then now here how many centimeter I got? Think now I will get like 8.5. Now each 1 centimeter represent 10 kilometer, no? So very simple. This is multiplied by 10. This is multiplied by 10. So it will get 85 kilometers, because each 1 centimeter represent 10 kilometers. So very simple. How many centimeter you have in your map? Just multiply by 10 to convert to kilometer, right? So here 85. So I will write here that is 85 kilometer, right? It's very simple one. Now next one here also this is not that much typical. This one let's try to do. Now in here they tell what the town C, another town is on a bearing of 140 from town A, right? Now bearing of 140 from A. Here keep mind, when you do bearing question, always consider from where, right? From, now here they tell no from A, now they tell town C on a bearing of 140 from town A. From A, no, always when they tell to some, you know, from where, you need to go to there. Put the pen like this, you know, like this. Now here you can see here. Then put to the north. This pen put like this way to the north side, like this, right? Like this. And then turn clockwise. Clockwise means like this, not this way, right? Not this way. This way if you turn it anti-clockwise, right? Here clockwise till that much decrease. Now 140 degrees like this, right? Now I need to show you roughly idea. You need to keep here from where you need to go to that point and put the north line. Then clockwise, not this way side, clockwise you need to turn that much degree, 140 degrees. So that's the angle, because most of the time you can't find what is the angle, where it is, right? That's why that's the procedure normally. That way it will work 99% question, right? Now we need to make from here to here 140 degrees. So you can use protractor and from here measure 140 degrees, right? Now we'll measure 140 degrees, right? Like this here, right? 140 degrees, and I will put the mark here 140 degree here, right? Like this. Measure with here. You need to keep exactly the here for the north line and balance the baseline to that, and measure from here to 140 degrees and put a dot like this. And then you need to join this town A and that point. They don't know any other thing but the distance from A to C, like that. Just draw this line, right? And then after they tell what the and on a bearing of 235 from town B, right? That means this town C, how it is, from A 140 degrees, bearing from town B 235 degrees. So 235, how we can measure from here to here? Now here also from B 235. So from B you should go to B, put the north line to the pen or pencil, then and clockwise turn like this, 235. Now we know 235 definitely it is more than 180. So that's why it's easy to measure actually. You can do two ways. You can measure from here to 180 and then after 55 degrees, because 180 plus 55 is 235, no, like this way. Or easier way, you can do this way. But from 360 subtract 235, right? 235. Then here will be 5. 1 get here, then 10 minus 5 mean 5, here 5 minus 3 mean 2, and here if we get 1 here, 3 minus 2 mean 1. 125 degrees, no, right? From 360 degrees subtract 235, then you will have answer 125 degrees, right? You need to mark that actually anti-clockwise, right? Normally we not measure the actual angle here, this one, but we can separate this line with that. From this way measure 125, right? If you have a problem with that method, just do that way, the 180 here to here, and then after 55 from here to here, you can get from here 55 degrees. Or this way, from 360 subtract what the angle they tell. Normally if they tell a angle, normally we call reflex angle, more than 180, then you can do this way, bearing. You can measure this way, because when you do this way you need to measure only one angle, so it's easy. 125 degrees you need to measure from here. So I will measure that way. Keep here, balance the north baseline, and then 125, right? So 120 here, 125 mean here, right? Then 125 mean here, right? Now then you need to join this B and this dot with one line like this. Now this both line meet at here, so that is the town C, right? That's the way we can find town C. Now here I did with the pen, but don't do with the pen. This is you must do with normally you need to do with the pencil, right? Because if something goes wrong, you can erase it and correct, no? And here you can mark this is the 140 degrees, 140 degrees, this angle, because this is the detail, this angle, and here this one, not this one. This is we get to this angle, we use that way. Otherwise this is the angle they ask, they tell us to, that means 235 degrees, right? This one, this is the bearing, bearing of C from B is 235, no, this one. And here town C with the bearing of 140 from A, right? Like this. This is the angle. Okay, now let's see, focus on 10th question, right? Now in this question, they easy one, first part is easy. Now they tell this Bilal goes for a cycle ride, right? And he start at 3 p.m, right? And he finishes at 5:38. So very simple, we can find the time duration, how long he took to this journey. We can get by this end time subtract the start time. So very simple, but they tell something here, but he has a total of 25 minutes rest during the ride. That means within that 25 minutes he not ride, he not cycle, he rest. So now in the question they ask, work out how long in hours and minutes, hours and minutes, you should give your answer in hours and minutes he spent cycling. Just that means only cycling. Now this 25 minutes we can't put to that time, because in 25 minutes he get a rest, right? rest. So that's why now let's define first of all this time duration, start time and finish time. So it's very simple. What we need to do, 5 don't need to do this. You can get by mind it, very simple. 3 p.m. he start, this is the finish time 5:30, so subtract, it will be 2 and 38 minutes complete journey. But he spent 25 minutes for rest now, so you need to subtract 25 minutes from this, because this is represent minute, this is hours. So from 38 minutes subtract 25, so you will get here 8 minus 5 mean 3, here 3 minus 2 mean 1, so here 2. So its complete time will be 2 hours and 13 minutes. So that's the answer. It's very simple one, right? Now second part we have to focus a little bit here. Now Sonia walks to her aunt's house and she leaves home at 10:25. She walks a total of 12 kilometers at the average speed of 5 kilometers per hour. 5 kilometers per hour. Work out the time Sonia arrives at her aunt's house. So very simple, no? We need to find, now she start the journey at this time, so we need to find what the time she finish this journey. So very simple here, because they tell now this journey, what the speed and what the distance, her house to aunt house, right? So within that journey they give the speed and also distance. So we know speed equal distance over time. You can use this formula to get what the time she took to complete this journey. So speed here 5. I will not put unit here, because this both has same unit, here kilometer, here also kilometer per hour. So you don't need to worry with the unit here. So speed is 5 and distance is 12 kilometers and time we need to find. Definitely we will get the time with the hours, because here kilometer and here hours. So now t equal 12, because if I use here cross multiplication, you can see t into 5t and 1 into 12, and then if I divide by 5 both sides, here will be 5. You know this calculation, so I will not much explain it there. Then time will be for the 2.4. 12 if you divide by 4, it will be 2.4. right. Now here is the thing here. Now here the time she took, it is 2 hours 2.4. that means 2 hours, definitely these are 2 hours, and this also 0.5. Now I mean here 2.4 we can make 2, and right, I will write here 2 plus 0.4, no, right? 2.4 mean I can write 2 plus 0.4, again it will be 2.5 or 2.4. then 2 here, these are hours, no, these are hours, so 2 hours, this means complete 2 hours, and this also hours, but this hours we need to convert to minute. So very simple, any number of hours if you need to convert to minute, what we do normally, 1 hour mean 60 minutes we know, and 2 hours mean 60 into 2, so it's 120, 120. So 3 hours mean 3 into 60, 180 minutes, like that. Here also this 0.4 multiplied by 60, then you can convert to minute. So here will be 2 hours, and here will be what the 0.4 when you multiply 60, it will be 24. If you need, I will show you here how to multiply 60 with 0.4. So big deal, no? 0.00, 0.6, 24, 0 into 0. I did here very simple way. So now I need to keep one decimal point. After decimal point we have 1 digit, so you also need to keep after decimal point 1 digit, so it's 24. So that means these are minute. Now we convert this hour part here, we 2.4 we separate to 2 plus 0.4, both are hours, but this 0.4 I multiply to 60 by 60, convert to this hour, this much hours to minute, so it's represent 24 minute, right? So our final answer, we can write 2 hours and 24 minutes, right? That's the idea, right? Here yeah, minutes, right? Like that. Actually, sorry, here something was now this is the thing. Now this is the time she took to complete the journey, right? 2 hours and 24 minutes. But this is not the question they asked. They asked what the time she arrived at aunt house. So that's why now she left her house at this time, no, 10:25. Now this much time she will take. So what the complete time, that means after she left the home at 12:25, what the time she will come to aunt house, and we should add this time to the time she starts. So that means I will show you, do it here. But the 10:25 at this hours, right? So that means 2 hours and 24 minutes we should add. Then answer will be here 5 plus 4 9, here 4 49, and here 2. So that means actually she will come to home at what, the 12:49, 12:49 she will come to her aunt house, right? Like that. So very carefully here, what the exactly they ask, you have to give that answer, right? Like this, right? Now let's focus on 11th question. Here this is easy, but here something we have to focus. Now this formula, this formula, we have to substitute. Now they tell find C when A equal -4 and B equal +2, right? So what we should do here, we write this one and substitute this value to A and B, right? Let's do that. C equal, now 7. Here is the thing. Now here most of students get confused here. Now here minus A, right? They think here A is -4, so that's why you don't need to put again here minus sign. Just they put minus and 4. They think here minus sign already put, so that's why this minus sign don't need, and here 4. No, total wrong. Keep mind this minus, here you can think like this way, now here minus A, normally A, B, see, I mean any English letter they put normally we call unknown letter. Unknown letter mean we don't know even that is minus or plus. That's why here normal idea 7 minus, and maybe this A plus or minus, it doesn't matter. That means this minus sign not belong to this one, right? This unknown one. So we need to think here 7 minus, and then A again -4. So you need to put -4 for the A. Now here we have normally 7 minus, 7 minus, 7 minus, and A will become -4. Keep mind that that situation, that thing very clearly. Now sometime we tell this, if you need to put like this way, 2 minus sign together, we put the second one bracket inside the bracket, second this value inside the bracket, or you can think just here multiplication, right? It doesn't matter. Then over B mean 2, simple. Now here 7 minus into minus mean, now I told you, here if you put bracket, or just think here when you put any time two signs together, when you have to put two signs together, you can think between them you have multiplication. Right? I mean according to the formula, when you substitute you get like this type of situation, two signs close to each other, then we need to think, okay, between that two sign it's multiplication, like that, right? Here minus into minus, so it will become plus 4 over 2. Now 7 plus 4 mean 11 divided by 2, so that means 5.5. so answer is 5.5, right? Like that. Here only thing is different, this one. Keep mind, actually you need to keep it manually. Normally if you have to substitute questions with minus sign in front of unknown letter, minus sign, keep mind that unknown letter also -1 represent. That means you need to put 2 minus sign, minus and -4, like this. This you need to remember. Okay, now then let's go to the next part of this question. Now they tell x is equal to -2, find the value of y. So here again I will show you doing the working. Now 5, x mean -2, no, I will x replace it -2 plus 1. Now how to do this? We know any minus index we can convert to plus. How we need to get it to down like this. Now this is like normally 5 to the power -2, but over 1, right? This one has a fraction. We will get this to denominator. That means 5 to the power 2. Now we don't need to put minus sign. That means this minus will become plus when you change the when you get the reciprocal, or numerator change to denominator, like that you can think. Then here will be plus 1. Now here this one I can write 1 over 5 square mean you can think 25 plus 1. Now here this very simple. Here you need to make same denominator, so here you can multiply by 25, you also multiply by 25. So like that I need to show you. This is very simple way, that's why I write this thing, otherwise you can think this what the answer here. Now both has 25, so we can write 25, and here will be 1 plus 25. Both has same denominator. Now here if I have 25, here also multiply by 25, so 25 over 25. That means here will be 1 plus 25, it means 26. You can keep answer like this, or you can write it as a mixed number. That means here will be how many 25 are there in 26? It's 1, right? 1 remain, that's also divided by 25. You can keep like this way your answer, right? This also correct. Here you can keep this way, or you can convert like this way. How many 25 are there in 26? It is 1, and 1 remain, that's also divided by 25. Now look here in question number 12. They tell they give this triangle, and they ask construct the locus of point inside the triangle ABC that are, right here you can see that are 5 centimeter from B. Here from B 5 centimeter. Now here keep mind, now if they tell you kind of distance, 5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 7 centimeter away from one point. Now here from B, only one point. That means definitely it is a circle, right? It's a circle, right? From normally we tell one point away from another fixed point. Normally normally we call locus of a point equidistance from fixed point. This is the one point from here 5 centimeter away. So very simple, get for the compass 5 centimeter, right? 5 centimeter, and then from B mark circle, complete this circle will 5 centimeter, but we need inside the triangle also, just only inside I will draw, right, like this. I keep here because now this distance is 5 centimeter, right, like this. It's very simple idea and you can understand. Then they tell equidistance from A and B. Here not only one point, here from 2 point, equidistance from A and C, 2. That means it is a perpendicular bisector of AC. Perpendicular bisector, how to make, you know already. So I will little explain there. Keep one of this point and get the more than half of the AC, right? More than half, like this I will get. Then here I put arc, here again another arc. Then again without change this, keep other point. Now A and C, from C I make, now I need to make from A. I make earlier C, from C. Now I need to join these 2 points, right? Here this one and this one, right? I will join that too. Then this is the perpendicular bisector of AC. That means it is a locus of the point equidistance from A and C, right? A and C. Now they ask from us to this way. The second part they ask like this. Now first part done. Second part they ask shade the region inside the triangle ABC containing the points that are how less than 5 centimeter from B. Less than, now from here to here 5 centimeter, right? From here to here 5 centimeter. After this curve line here, it is more than 5 centimeter. Less than 5, no, that means this side. It should be from this curve, this side, right? This side. We have to shade according to that rule. But in the next rule, they tell further, closer to A than C. Closer to A, that means this side. Now, this is the exact middle of the AC. This side, closer to A than C, right? This side, no. So, both match only this small area, this one. Because here, first rule they tell 5 centimeter less than B. 5 centimeter less than B. So that means here. Less than 5 centimeter from B. Less than 5 centimeter from B. So that means this is the 5 centimeter. Less than mean here. Should be here. From here to here. This from here to here. This curve from here to here. Then again they tell from this line to here. That means it should be closer to A than C. Closer to A than C. Right? The second rule like that they tell. Closer to A than C. So that's why it both will match only this small area. Right? I will shade it. This is the region. It both will match. Right? Now let's see focus 13 question, right? And here write 108 has the product of its prime factors, right? Now if they tell to you like this, very carefully read all the thing and try to get the idea. Write 108 has the product of its prime factor, right? Prime factors has a product. So what are the prime factors of this? We can find using this way. There's a method for actually this one, but the 108, right? 108 divide by the lowest prime number. That means 2. That's the prime number we know, lowest one. So when you divide by 2, it will be here 5, and here how many 2 are there in 1? No, then 10, 5, 8, 4. Then again divide by 2. We can divide now this 1 by 2. So until that we need to divide 1 by 1. So how many 2 are there in 5? It is 2. 1 come here. Then here 14 divided by 2. That means 7. Now you can't divide by 2. Then we move on to next prime number. We check whether we can divide by the next prime number. That means 3. 3 is the next prime number. So by 3 you can divide this one. So it will be answer 9. Again divide by 3. Because we can divide by 3 now. So 9 divided by 3, again answer is 3. Now again divide by 3, answer will be 1. Till this you divide. Then now you can write what the very easily 108 has a product of its prime factor. Now these are the prime factors of 108, and you need to write complete 108 has a product. Product means multiplication of these numbers. Basically when you multiply this all, it will be 108, right? 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 3, 12, 12 into 3, 36, 36 into 3, 108, like that. So let's write it. 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. So this is the answer. But keep mind, in some papers they will tell you like this. Write 108 has the product of its prime factors in index form. If they tell like that way, you need to write in product. You need to write 108 has a product of its prime factor in index form. Then you need to write like this. You need to make 2 index. That means 2 into 2 mean you can write 2 to the power 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 mean 3 to the power 3, like this. But here they not ask that. So you don't need to do this way. This is the answer. Keep mind, in some papers they will tell like that. Okay, now next part. In next part they tell find the lowest common multiple LCM of these two numbers, 108 and 180. So here actually to find the LCM we have several methods we have learned, but I will use here this one because they tell one method, because already this number 108 we make as we write in product of prime factors, so like this, we can easily convert to index form. Using index form this way, we can get the answer for any two number or three number. If they tell to you and tell to find LCM, we convert first this number into this way, convert to product of prime factors and make to index form, and other number also do that way. And there's that kind of method. I will follow that method. Otherwise there's some other method also, easy method. So I will show you using that method first. Now already 108 I make to this format. Right has a product of prime factors, so I need to make 180 also. So if we do that 180 also, we will divide by 2, so it will be 90. You know this, 90 divided by it's 45. Now you can't divide by the 2, that's the prime number now we have. Now next prime number is 3. Yeah, using 3 we can divide. When you divide this one by 3, it will be 15, like this. You know how many 3 are there? 14, 1 come here. In 15, how many 3 is 5. Now this also you can divide by again 3, so let's divide, it will be 5. How many 3 are there in 15? 5. Then you can divide by 5. 5 also prime number, so here will be 1, like that. Now 108 you can write this way, no, like product of prime factors, but I will write in index form. That means 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 3. And 180 I can write now how? 2 to the power 2, because here we have 2 into 2 and 3 into 3 also here, so 3 to the power 2 and into 5, right? If I write like this way, this one, it will be like this, no? So I write both in index form. Now when we find LCM in this method, LCM, what we need to do after you write in index form, get all the terms you need to get, but when you have common, now for example here I have 2 to the power 2, here also has 2 to the power 2, then whatever, doesn't matter, this one or this one we will get, doesn't matter, because both have same index, 2 to the power 2. But when you consider here 3 to the power 3 here, 3 to the power 2 here, we must get the highest one. That means which one has the highest index. When you have common, now in this number also we have this 3 has a factor, and here also has. So when we have this type of situation, you need to get highest index one. Which one has the highest index? That one we should get. That means 3 to the power 3 we need to get. Now here 5, and here there's no 5, but we need to get here. Actually there's, we can write now like this, 5 to the power 0 if you need. That means 1. So here highest index will be 5 to the power 1. This one, this I add extra to explain, otherwise there's no 5 here. So that means 5 to the power 1 is the thing we need to get here, right? So here will be 5 to the power 1, or you can think just 5. Then let's find the answer here. 2 to the power 2 mean 4, 3 to the power 3 mean 9, 3 to the power 3 mean 3 into 3 into 3, so that means 27 into 5. So let's find this answer. 5 into 4, 20, 20 into 27, 27 into 20, right? So let's multiply 0, 2 into 4, 2 into 7, 14, I put 1 here, 2 into 4, 4 plus 1, 540. So here answer will be 540, right? It's like that. There are some other methods also to find. Normally if you have two numbers to find LCM, I will roughly show here, like this way. 108, 180 divide by lowest prime numbers, both together by 2. Then again like that. You this also another method when you have two numbers to find LCM. But here they normally focus this one, because they already you found one number within product has a product of prime numbers, so that's why they normally expect from you use this one here. That's why. Otherwise this way you can do, right? Now I will roughly show you doing that. Now divide by 2, that means here 54 and here will be 90. Again you have divide by 2, you can divide, so it will be here 2 and 27, and here if you divide by 45. Now if you divide this one by 2, no, you have no any number divisible by 2, so go to 3. here when you divide by 3 it will be 9, here will be 15. Again you can divide by 3, so here will be 3, here will be 5. Now again one number, at least one number if you have divisible by that prime number, you need to divide. So here by 3 you can divide again, so I will divide by 3 because only this one you can divide by 3. So here will be 1, here will be 5. Keep but the number you can't divide it, get to down. Then again divide by 5, right? Then here will be 1 and here also 1. Now if you multiply this all together, that means 2 into 2, that answer into 3, that answer into 3, that answer into 3, like that you will get this answer again, right? This 540 you will get again. So keep in mind this both methods are correct for the only for the second part. Now let's focus on the 14th question, right? 14th question. Now here very simple, first part it's very simple. They tell in 2017 the population of Egypt was this much. So write this population in standard form. In my other videos, other videos I discussed this thing, how to write in standard form. Check that also. Using that method I will show you how to do this very easy way. Now here is the decimal point, right? So you need to move this decimal point till to here. You need to get in that video I explained this very well. But before the decimal point must be one digit, only one digit. That means 1 to 9, any digit, normally not the 0, 1 to 9. So here is the decimal point. You need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till to here, right? I mean here is the decimal point. You need to get till to here to become before the decimal point only one digit. Before the decimal point means this side, right? Till to here. So how many times you need to move? 1. How many digits you need to pass? You need to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So answer will be, we write here is the decimal point, that means 9.75. After that zeros, no, don't need to write that, into 10 to the power. How many times you move? That we write in index, that means 7. So this is the answer, right? It's a simple way. Check that other video also, then you can get the complete idea. I did a few example in that, right? Now here they tell what the population density of a country is the number of population per square kilometer, right? And they tell here in you can read these questions now. I mean you will have the paper, get the paper, and with the paper try to do these all questions. Normally I prepare before you start the question, try to do it by yourself, and then after check this video, then you can get what the idea how to do, right? Now here what we need to do to find the, now they tell calculate an estimate for the population density of Indonesia, right? You need to count population density. How to find the population density? Population in a country, that population divided by the square kilometer it has. So what we need to do, population of Indonesia is much they given, what the 2.62 10 to the power 8. Now this is the population. You need to divide by the area of that country. Now in this Indonesia, the area in kilometer they give this one, the 2 into 10 to the power 6. Both they given in index form. Both they given in standard form. Population also in standard form. What the square kilometer it has, that also they given in standard form. Now we should divide. We need to calculate this. Now this one normally some students do with different methods. Sometimes they convert this into normal number, general form, and this one also general form, and divide, and after that again convert to standard form if need. Sometimes they tell to you the answer in standard form, final answer. So at that type of situation you have to convert again in standard form. But here they not tell, they ask just population density, no. So here normally you can do using that both method, but I will show you doing keeping this standard method and how to do it. It's very simple, because Now in this here, if you consider here, this is a number into 10 to the power, this is also number. Then again here number and into another number, this is also number. Now division. Now between these all four numbers, this is a one number, this is a one number, this is a one number. So you can think like that. And between these numbers, all four numbers, we have division and multiplication. There's no any bracket, there's no any subtracts or addition sign. So that's why you can follow any way. That means you can multiply this with this and this with this, and then get the answer. Or this divide by this divide by this, like that, any. Even this divide by this and this divide like that, any you can do, because there's no order when you have plus and multiplication and division. Only that two when we have, you can do. It's okay. Right. Now what I will do, I will divide this one by this. Basic idea, this is I bring to up, right, like this way. That means okay, I will cut this first. How many 2 are there into 1? How many 2 are there in this? Very simple. This one you can divide by 2. How many 2 are there into 1? Put the decimal point. How many 2 are there in 6? It is 3. How many 2 are there into 1? Right? I divide this one by this. So answer is this. Now I need to do what, the 1.31 into 10 to the power 8 in the top. Now here down we have the denominator 10 to the power 6. I can bring this to up, right? This to up. Then this index will be changed. Now here plus index, now it will become minus. Only that the thing we discussed this in an earlier question also. But if you change index thing, something you have power. If you change that thing to upside up or down, that means if it is now here in denominator, if you get to numerator, it will be this index must be changed. It sign must be changed. Right? That's the rule. So this plus 6 will be minus 6. So now I will do it. And here between them, now what the top you have here? You have 1.31 into 10 to the power 8, and you need to put then after into here. Here also multiplication. Now I will bring this 10 to the power 6 to up. It will be 10 to the power minus 6. This will become minus. When you bring this part to up, it will be 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, now 1.31. Here we know in indices rule, when we have like this, now think x to the power 2 into x to the power 3, we can write this has how? Okay, I will show you. X to the power 2 into x to the power 3. We write x to the power 5. When you have same base and multiplication, we can add this index, so it will become x to the power 5. Like that. Here also same base, we have to multiplication, so you can add this 2 index. 8 plus minus 6, 8 plus minus 6. So answer is 8 plus minus 6. 8, this will become plus minus. If you think it will become minus, as I told you earlier, this is, we can think have multiplication. When you write 2 sign together, plus or minus, 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 so doesn't matter, you can think as multiplication. So plus into minus, it will become minus, minus 6, then 8 minus 6 means 2. Basic idea, I explain here what happened, but here you can get this idea. You need to add this 2. 8 plus minus 6 means it is 2. So 10 to the power 2. Now, I prefer to give this answer in normal number, general form. So 1.38, 10 to the power 2 means 10 is coming 100. So if you multiply this number by 100, this decimal point move twice to here. So it will be 131. So this is the population density of this Indonesia, right? That's the idea. Okay, now let's discuss question number 15, right? Now here they tell the shaded region is defined by 3 inequality, right? This is the shaded region. Now this one defined by 3 inequality, right? That means here we have this kind of boundary. You can see this shaded part has 3 lines, no? This one, and this one, right? Now they will find these 3 inequality, right? Okay, now if you have, when you have this type of question, keep in mind, if you have like, this line, it's covered by exact vertical line, like this way, vertical, and this is horizontal. So to find this inequality very easy, right? Because now if you consider this one, this is a vertical, so it cut the x-axis. So equation of that we can write very simple way. I will write here, then you can understand it. That's why now this one cut the x-axis at 5, no? So it will be x equal 5, right? If it is an equation, it will be x equal 5. The problem is here, these are not, they will not ask the equation, they ask the inequality, has inequality, because this shaded region represented by inequality, has an inequality we need to tell. So first consider this has a what the equation of these lines, right? Now this equation, this line equation is x equal 5, because it's cut at the x-axis at 5. So very simple, x equal 5. Now we need to replace this equal sign with the inequality sign, one of inequality sign. So very simple, consider this shaded region, x values are greater than 5 or less than 5. Now for example here, if you consider, in this point x value is 4, it is less than 5. And if you consider another point, even here, it is x value is at this point is 3. That means all the points in this shaded region, it is less than 5, no? So we can tell x values are less than. Less than means we need to put for for the accelerator side, we need to put less side, less than, like this. Okay, now we make one inequality. So we can write here one inequality is x less than 5. And keep in mind here another thing. Now this line is not a dash line, dotted line. So this is complete bold line. So that's why we need to put here this dash also, right? This way. That means including this line belong to this region. That's why here you need to put this kind of dash. That means x is less than or equal to 5. Okay, now let's consider this one. This is we can write how y equal 3, right? Now we need to put y equal 3, this line, right? Y equal 3. Now we need to consider what the sign we need to put between these two. So because this y equal 3 mean here this line cut at y-axis cut at 3, it's horizontal. So y equal 3, easily we can write. And now we need to replace this equal sign one of unequal sign with one of unequal sign. So what the sign here we need to put? Again, think in this region y values are how? For example here y value is this one coordinate, y value is 4, so it's greater than 3. Again if you thought another one here, this y value is 5, that also greater than 3. So that means y is greater than 3. So we need to put like this way, y greater than greater side you need to put for the y, because y is greater. So we need to put greater side for y, and this is 3. Then this one also not dotted line, so that means it's you need to put this way, this greater than or equal sign. Then we need to write one inequality, the y greater than or equal, put this dash also 3. Okay, now one inequality, two inequality we made. Now problem is here, this is the difficult one, this one, right? This is we need to find first of all this this equation, like we did earlier. We need to find the equation of this. So what I will do, I will get 2 points on this line. Now I will get 2 points on this line, right? Now this line here point is, I can think at the 5, 6, 5, 6, this point coordinate, because it is on this line. Easily we can get now. So I will get 5, 6, right? So I will write here the 5, 6. That's one coordinate. And again I will get this one coordinate. This is 2, 3. 2, 3. X value is 2, y value is 3. So 2, 3. I will write here 2 comma 3, right? 2 comma 3. Now I got this point and this point. Now I can make, because we know if you have this type of slanted line, that means definitely basically this is a straight line, no? So it is equation always will be y equal mx plus c. So we need to find m and c. Here m and c from c, if you consider c, it's easy because c means we are cut down the y-axis. We call normally y-intercept. C means y-intercept. So we are cut down the y-axis. It is 1. So c is 1 here. So only m is the problem. Let's find m. Okay, with these two coordinate I can do it, right? How? We need to remember gradient m. We find this way, y minus y over x minus x. Right, now y value replace with y value, x value replace with x value. You know this is stuff, so I will do it little quickly. Here y value is I will get 6 minus here y value is 3. Divide, here x value is 5 and here x value is 2 minus 2. Now here answer is 6 minus 3 means 3, 5 minus 2 means 3. Then that answer is 1. That means here gradient is 1. Now we can write the equation of this line. So it will be y equal, now gradient we got 1, so 1x, don't need to put here 1, you can put just x. Then plus, here y-axis cut down at plus 1. So that's why here will be plus, c is plus 1. So like this, right? Basically here equation is like this y equal x plus 1. Now like earlier, we need to consider what the sign I need to put, what the sign I need to replace with equal sign, right? What kind of inequality sign. So here also same idea. What we can do, here I will show you something now, little different. Now I will get the point from this shaded place, right? Here, shaded point here. I will get that one is 4, 4, 4, right? You can see here 4, 4. So I will put that values for this equation, right? For the y, I need to put here y value is 4, no? So I will put y 4 equal, actually not equal here, but for this calculation it's okay, do that way. Now here x value also 4, so here x replace with 4. That means you need to choose any point from the shaded area. Then that x value put for the x value, for the y value put y value. Then find what happened here. 4 equal, here answer is 5, no? 4 plus 1, 5. Now we can see, no, this is not equal, this is greater, this side should be greater, this side, this thing. Here this side get greater value, no, this side. So that means this side is greater. So we can write the equation how y, this side is greater, right? This side is greater. That means you need to put this, x plus 1 is greater, that side greater, no? Greater, like this. And here also this is not dotted line, so we have to put like this way, dash. Try to understand. I make this equation, first of all this line equation, and after that I replace 1 point from the shaded region. I choose 1 point coordinate x values and y values. I replace with the equation and find what happened. Then I can see now here we have only y, no, only y, other side is greater, so we need to that side is greater than the y value. After you substitute, we get that kind of thing, right? So this is the way we can find inequality for this region. Okay, now let's refocus again. Question number 16, right? Now here this is a very simple one, very simple question, because you need to know only this meaning, right? Now here they tell Q and Satan, regarding this Satan, they tell Q is a subset of P. This sign means subset, right? That means subset mean, now for example thing, if Q is like, like this, right? Q, then P should be like this, right? And Q must be inside the P, because they tell this one subset of P. Right here now P they draw now, so we need to draw the Q inside P, right? That means what are the thing inside Q that all are in P also. So that's why Q should be subset of P, right? This meaning is that. So anytime if you got a subset, this first letter with this sign, keep mind this sign. So if you get like that, this first letter must be inside. You need to represent of the this set. So here this circle represents set P. Q you need to represent inside of that, like this, right? And you can name it as Q, like this, Q. And then this one they tell P intersection R is equal to null. That means this is a null set. That means when you consider P and R another set, between that two there is no any common thing, right? There is no any common thing. P and R, there is no any common thing, right? That means now if we have common, we draw like this way, right? We normally draw like this way, common. We have here common area, but in here there's no common. That means this R should be draw outside of P, right? That's the basic idea. If they tell any two set intersection is null or empty, this means null set. Null set means there's no anything. That means that two circles, two sets must be separate. There's no any common area for that both. That means P and R. There's no any common area. That means R should be like this. It's very simple question. You need to just remember this meaning, this sign meaning properly. Which one is the subset? Which one is the intersection? And like those ideas. Now we need to do the question number 17, right? This is a sequence question. Regarding sequence they ask, and this type of question you can see every year. Normally all past paper, if you check one question, they will definitely put with the sequence. So, and here very important thing, what the sometime you will have now in this question also we have second part. Second part, find the n term. That part may be very difficult sometime. So that's why keep in mind if you got that type of question, do what are the easily you can do those part, but this part especially if you need to find the n term, that kind of part if you feel difficult, keep that to do at last, right? Do the other question, then come to that part, right? Keep in mind that also it's very important for this, right? Now but here this one very easy question, so we can do, right? Now here they ask first part what the fifth term. Now you can see here they tell here first term t1 1 square plus 3, right? Then here t2 2 square plus 8, like that. No, so here you can see, you can understand very easily what the term they ask, that one get the square of that. Now here third term in 3 square, like that. This part you can understand very easily. And here also you can understand this. I wrote and cut, I need to explain again, that's why. Now you can see here there's a gap here. 3 to 8 is 5, 8 to 13 also 5, 13 to 18 also 5. Always 5 by 5 they increase this value. So here we can write, you need to understand it, you can write it easily. I will write direct the answer. T5 is equal to 5 square. Here should be 5 square, no? Like this. 5 square plus, now what the 5 more than the 18? That is 23. So it will be 23. But calculate this one, write the answer. So very simple. 5 square means 25. Here plus 23, no? So that means here 8, here 40. So answer is 48, right? Like that. You don't need to write on this part. If you write 48 like this, it's okay. Right. Now this is the part I told you may be difficult here. Now even now they ask to find an expression in term of n for the Tn, right? That means for any term, n term normally we call general term. That means if it is fifth term we get fifth square, if it is second term we get 2 square, like that. N term here also very simple, we will get Tn n square, whatever number you put here it will be square here, right? Sorry, I will write it, I will tell it again. Now here Tn, that means n term, so we need to find how n here. Now normally if it is T4 4 square, T3 3 square, like that. Here Tn, so n square plus here is the problem. Now here how we add this number, right? This number, but even here you can see a pattern. But now I will write here. Now these numbers, if I write here 3, right, and you can see here, then after 8, 3, 8, and then 13 and 18, like that. No, here there's a pattern, right? Here there's a pattern. If you check these two, what the common difference here? It is 5. And if you choose these two, common difference is again 5. We have common difference now here. Say always if you choose two terms close to each other, that means there's a common difference. So that's why when you have common difference, there's an easy way to find n term for that part. Now here we need to get n term for this whole thing, but this is very simple. This is the problem now, to find the n term for this part, this number. So this is the way. Now here we see here there's a common difference. So what we need to do, always when you have common difference, you can follow this method. This is the tricks, I mean quick method. Okay, here common difference is 5, so put 5 n, and then after this is not the n term, right? N replace it always by here if you write 5n, that means 5 into n, right? 5 into n. So n replace it 1. Then check what the value we get. 5 into 1, 5, no? So we can't get the first term. Get to first term, what we need to do here? Subtract. Now here when I write 5n and n replace it 1, 5 into 1, 5, we need to get 3, no? First term should be 3, but here we get 5, no? Subtract 2, then we can get 3. That means you need to subtract from this 5n minus 2. We need to put minus 2. So that's the idea, right? Okay. That means here I need to put for this part, for these numbers I need to put in. Now this is okay, no? I put here Tn, so n square. For this part I need to put in what the 5n minus 2. 5n minus 2, right? This is the n term, right? So I will write here n square, that n term, plus 5n minus 2. Now if you have any if you have any difficult, so try to understand even this. I will show you another example making n term, right? Now for example, think here another one I will get like this way: 1, 5, 9, then 13. Now here common difference is 4, right? Here common difference is 4. You can see here 4, here 4, here 4. So we need to write 4n, right? Very simple, 4n, and then n replace with 1. So it will be 4 into 1. It will be 4. Now we need to get 1 now here. When you put n for the n replace with 1, we need to get first term. But here we can't get first term. We will get 4. What we need to do, get to 1. From this one you need to subtract 3. Right? Sometimes maybe not subtract, sometimes you should add. So here 3, no, we should subtract 3. So that's why you need to put here also minus 3. So this is the n term for this one. It's like that. Try to understand that part. Then this will help you make to n term for lots of sequence, right? Okay. Now question number 18. Right? Now here is speed time graph. Again, this type of question also every year they will use. Right. Anyway, here you can see this axis represent speed. When you have this kind of graph, very carefully checking these axis represent what. This is speed, this is time. Now we know sometime like this way, they will give you here distance, here time, distance times graph also. Now if you need to remember, I will little explain some ideas for this question. Now if you have distance time graph, this way line represent speed, even this is represent speed. This way if you have this way horizontal line, that means it is that object not change, someone not his distance is not changed, he stay same place, like that. So rough idea I discuss here. Now this is not like that, this is speed time graph, right? Speed time graph. When you have speed time graph, this kind of line, this way slant, this way line represent like this, maybe here like this way, this kind of line represent acceleration, we call acceleration. If you have like this way, from here to here, like this way, any line, it will represent deceleration. Now here this is represent acceleration, this is represent deceleration, right? So how need to work, remember, at that type of situation I will explain. And when you have like this way completely, like horizontal, then this means speed is not change, constant speed is not change, right? This idea you need to remember for the speed time graph. Actually you need to remember this idea, it will help you graph to graph. That means if you have distance time graph, how this line represent, and speed time graph, if you have speed time graph, this line, how what are the things represent, you need to remember that. Okay, now again I will tell, if you have like this way, it is acceleration, this way constant speed, this way constant speed. If you have like this way slant, then that means deceleration. Okay. Now, in the first part of this question, they ask what the deceleration of the car between t42. That means when time get 142, t200. That means from here to here, deceleration is this much. What the 0.2 meter per square centimeter, square second, right? And now they ask what the find the value of v. Find the value of v, right? This is speed they ask from us. So here basic idea, remember, when you need to find deceleration or acceleration, doesn't matter, you need to do what? Speed difference. Now this represents the deceleration, as I told you. Here one speed and here will be another speed. Actually speed change, here to here to here change. You need to find this part, start speed and the last speed, here. Now they ask the deceleration for this line. So first speed, this line, first point represent what the speed, last point represent what the speed. You need to focus that. That two speed difference divide by the time. This line, time start here, in. So this line, if you consider this line, time is from 140 to 200. So this is the time difference. Here is the speed difference. This speed difference, if you divide by time difference, that will be the deceleration. So, but here deceleration they given no. So very simple. What we need to do, this is the this way you can do the calculation. Write the deceleration. That means 0.2. This is the deceleration, and also focus here. Now these are same unit, meter second. So nothing changed. So what you need to do, write the deceleration equal, how we can get deceleration here? Speed difference. This is speed difference get. Okay, now here speed is v, no. Here at the this point speed is v. This axis represents speed. So this is at this point speed is v. So v subtract, as I told you, this line speed difference, start point and end point, speed difference check. Speed is v here, here speed is 0. Speed difference we get at these 2 points. What are the speed? From this 2 point, if you need to find the speed, you need to go to this axis, like that, get the speed difference. Then divide by the time difference. This 2 point time difference is like this 2. Here you don't need to move. Here is speed 200, here 140. Speed difference I will find 200 minus 140. Now this deceleration, that's the way we can get this deceleration. They got like that, 0.2 deceleration. How they get? Speed difference of this this line, this 2 point, this line start point and end point. Speed difference divided by the time difference of this 2 line, this line, start point and end point, that 2 point, time difference. Speed difference divided by the time difference. Remember that. This is just remember. Now let's calculate this. Right here I will show you doing this calculation. Again I will write 0.2. I can write here v minus 0 mean v. V minus 0 mean v. 200 minus 140 means 60. Right. Then very simple. Now we can like cross multiplication, 60 into 0.2, 1 into v. So it will be v equal 60 into 0.2. Right? I will multiply here. Normally this 0.2. This is you not allowed to use the calculator, so that's why 2 into 0, 0, 2 into 6, 12, 0 into 0, 0, 0 into 6, 0. So like this, and here 1 after decimal point 1 digit, here also need to keep 1 point, 1 digit after decimal point. So 12. Here answer is 12. 12. This is speed, no? So it will be meter per second. Normally they give the speed here, but we can write like this way, meter per second. Right? That's the idea. Remember this connection here. We use what the deceleration or acceleration doesn't matter. It will get in. You can get it in how speed difference divided by the time difference of that line. Okay. Now let's move to the second part of this question. They tell here the car travels a total of 1800 meter in 200 seconds. That means this 200 seconds. Here this graph represent regarding 200 seconds. That means this regarding all this journey will be complete 1800 meters. Right? Start second to 200 last second. Total distance it travels for the 1800. Now find the value of t. So very simple. This is also another idea. You need to remember for the speed time graph what the speed time graph. When you have speed time graph, this now it represents a shape. Now here this is like trapezium. This one parallel to this line parallel to this line. So it's a trapezium. This trapezium or triangle or what kind of shape doesn't matter. This speed time graph represent. If you found the area of that, that means within that time what the distance it travel. So that's why that thing you need to keep mind here. They give distance within this 200 second, what the distance is cover. So that means if you found this area, this one area, it will be equal to 1800. Right? That's the thing you need to use here. This one total area of these shapes will represent 1800 meter, total distance. So I will use that. I will find the area of this trapezium. Look how we can do it. Now you need to remember but how to find the area of a trapezium. So I will use formula directly. Half, and we normally call half into total of the parallel side into perpendicular distance. Right? Now half here, I wrote here half into total length of the parallel side. That means this length and this length. These are the two sides parallel. So this length will be, it is come from the seconds, from here to here length is 140 minus t. You can get like this way, 140 minus t. 140 minus t. This distance you can find like this way. From this time subtract this time, because this line end point is start point is, so that's why this one you can find from this time subtract this, and then again total of the parallel side, so 140 minus t, 140 minus t plus here very simple, from here to here distance, it is coming from times seconds, so 200 minus 0, that means 200, right? It is 200. Now total distance of the parallel side, then into this perpendicular length of the parallel side, perpendicular distance, this distance represented by v, here to here, v, this one from here to here distance represented by v, so that means into v, right? Into v. Now we already found, so we can replace that value. Now here total distance is 1800. This they found already. Now we need to find t here, right? Total distance, how we can get like this way, but that distance they given now, so we need to write 1800 will be equal to this, must be equal to this, right? Then now we also I can replace, so 1800 here half, and here will be 140 plus 200 mean 340, right? 340 minus t, and here we mean 12, right? Now this is one thing, inside the bracket, you can consider as 1, so this 2 to this 12 you can cut, that means 6 here, right? Again this bracket mean, keep mind when you do the calculation, when you apply the math rule, you can think this is a 1 letter, so it is like here x12, so 2 to 12 you can cut, like that when you have bracket like this. Now 6, now then after now we need to find t, that means we need to keep t alone, we need to remove other. Now 6, how we can remove here? This is, if you consider like, I will tell here 1800 equal to like x6, so divide by 6 both sides, like that. Here also you need to divide by 6 here also divide by 6, right? Here, then in this side you will get 340 minus t, right? 340 minus t. Here will be how many 6 are there in 6? 1. How many 6 are there in here? 300. Now what we need to do, minus t bring to here, it will be plus t, and this 300 bring to here, 340 minus 300, so it will be t equal 40, right? T equal 40. So now this is the t represent time, so it should be it must be second, so we write here 40 seconds. That's the answer, right? Okay, now let's focus on question number 19, right? Now this is a vector question, easy one, and here try to understand. In this question they ask two parts. First part they ask here what the 3p, 3p, and you need to consider here this is plus 3p, plus 3p, right? Look the diagram here carefully. Now this p they represent by like diagonal, like this way, two boxes it pass from here to here. So now 3p mean it should be 3 times of this, it should be bigger than 3 times of p. 3p mean that. So you need to draw a line same way, like this way, 3p, that means 3 times bigger than this. Here pass this p pass 2 boxes, like this, it must be pass 6 boxes to become 3 times of this. Now this is 2 boxes, 2 into 3 6, no? So 6 boxes must be passed like that. So I will draw here somewhere. Here I will draw, then I can get the easy the way. So it will be like I will start from here. Now here to here, P. So I will start like this way, 1 box, right? This is P. Now it should be this way 3 times, no? So draw again another 2 boxes and another 2 boxes like this. You can understand this is very simple one. Now 2P, right? Now when you come to here, it will be 2P, because P mean 2 boxes like this, and again another 2 boxes mean 2P. Now we need to draw again another line, then will be 3P, right? Like this. Now here this is represent P and this represent 3P, right? 3P. But this one, right? If I will draw with the pen also, then you can clearly see it like this way, 3P, right? Here from here to here P, 2 boxes. Then again if I do another 2 boxes, it will be 2P. If I do another 2 boxes, it will be 3P. Now basic idea, this way, here P represent two boxes diagonal, like diagonal. Here should be same way, size must be changed to 3, because 3P. Now here you need to mark very carefully 3P like this. Now here P this way, no, from here to here, no. Here also you need to mark this way arrowhead. It's very important. If they ask from you, here look, here they ask 3P plus 3P. If they ask minus 3P, you need to mark this way arrowhead, minus 3P. If in other question, if they ask minus 3P, same one they give here, they ask the minus of that, then this way you need to mark. Other work same way, 3P you need to do like this, and then you need to mark this way if they ask minus, but here plus, no, so this way. This is the answer for that. This is the 3P. Okay, now let's go to the second part of this. Now very carefully here, look, here they ask Q minus P. Q minus P. Q minus P mean, if you need to get like that, Q minus P like that, these two vectors must be, like arrowhead must come one like this and other one must become like this way, opposite way. This arrowhead here, this arrowhead here, like that, to become minus. Normally get this idea. So Q already they draw now here. Q they draw like this way. Right? Now P should be joined to become like this. Try to understand that. Now here Q minus P mean it must be at like this. Any two vectors, if you have minus something, here plus one, first vector is plus, other one minus, must be it draw like this way. So here Q they draw now already. So if I draw like this way P, just here they tell P, just 1P, here 1P, no. If I draw like this, it's wrong. Because why? I will show you here. If I draw like this, it's wrong, because if I need to put here also, P, if I put like this way, then wrong, because it go like this and this, not like this type of situation. It's if you thought like this, one person travel from here to and then here, it can go like this way. It's wrong. So it must be, you need to put like this way. This way, if you put arrowhead in, that is correct. But here it is easier to do what the if I draw like this way, right? I will draw that it like this, right? This way I will put P. Even here it doesn't matter, you can draw if you put the arrowhead to this way, right? Now I will put the arrowhead but P, because I need to draw same like here, so I will do here. Now this is correct. Now this is represent Q minus P, because this is opposite, minus, right? P is P. Now our answer must be, this is from here to here, because Q is plus, P should be minus. Here represent that, no, Q minus P, no, Q, and then this should be to opposite side. So that's why this way. So answer should be, final answer, like this. This line represent, this is the vector q minus p, this vector. So here you need to write like this way, from here to here. When you consider here, in the other path is like this and this. So here q minus p, because this is opposite. So here should be what, the q minus p, right? This one represent q minus p, right? That's the idea. Okay, now we need to do question number 20, right? Now here in this one, this is regarding ratio, and here they give what a plan of a house is drawn to a scale 1:50. On the plan, the floor area of the kitchen is 30 square centimeter, right? That's the idea. So we know now in this scale, first one represent on map or on plan. This is the real distance, real value. So if map is this much, then real one is this much, like that. So now they tell this kitchen has area is 30, right? 30. Now 30, and they not tell anything about the length and width. That means length and width can be any, but area must be somehow 30 square centimeter. 30 square centimeter. That's the idea, no? So 30, that means we can make this 30. Now this is the on plan, thing on plan, or how, on map, like that, on plan, because this will work, this scale for map, for map also they give the same way. So anyway, now this kitchen area they give has 30 square centimeter, but this is on the plan, right? Not the real one. So they ask the real one area in square meters, right? Now what we need to do, right here, this length we can get has your wish, any, somehow it will be, it must make, it need to make 30 square area must be 30, right? So that means now if you thought here 30, here 1, 30 into 1, normally in a rectangle, if you thought rectangle, 30 into 1, 30. So you can get even this way, or like this, here 6, here 5, 5 into 6, 5 into 6, 30. That also work. Like that, any combination you can get. But I will get here, for me, what I feel is easy, I will get here 10, here 3. Then it is 30 square centimeter. No? Now here centimeter, if this centimeter, you will get 30 square centimeter. Right. Now let's see convert this one into real values. Then let's see find the area. Right. Now you can follow different method sometime, but what the method come to my mind, I will explain that. Now here 30 centimeter, 10 centimeter, I will convert to right. I will convert to meter. Sorry, here 10 centimeter, no, 10 centimeter, I will convert to real one, real value. Now here I will, if I need, I will make like this way, right? I will make now like this way. This is the real one thing. Real one also same shape must be, no. So now this is the on plan, right? Now 10 centimeter mean actually how much? The real one, because each 1 centimeter is equal to here 50. Right? Real one, it is 50. So that means 1 centimeter mean 50 centimeter actually. 2 centimeter mean 100, like that. You can get this one multiplied by 50. Then you can get what the real length in centimeter, right? 10 centimeter mean that means 500 centimeter. That means now here 1 centimeter mean 50 centimeter. This is the idea. If you thought here 1 meter, then 50 meter is the real one. Like that. Here this is they given with centimeter now. So that's why I will think if 1 centimeter is 50 centimeter, then 10 centimeter mean 500 centimeter. and here 3 centimeter, right? Let's try to find this side also the real distance. 1 centimeter means 50, 1 centimeter 50, that means here 3 centimeters we have, no? That means 3 into 50, that means 150 centimeter is the real one, right? Now think I got 10 into 3, that's why it's like this way. Otherwise if you got 6 into 5, different values, right? But area will be same, right? Now we know the real distance in centimeter, real distance in real width in real length in centimeter, real width in centimeter. Now they ask the question, give your answer in square meter, no? So that's why convert this both into meter. Or you can find the area in real one area also in centimeter and convert to the meter. But I will do here. First I will convert this both value into length and width. Both I will convert to meters. So easy. 500 centimeter mean how many meters? We know 100 centimeter equal 1 meter. So this is divided by 100. 500 divided by 100 mean 5 meters. Here 5 meters. Here centimeter, any number of centimeter, if you need to convert to meter, you need to do basically divide by 100. So here 150 centimeter divide by 100, then you can get here 1.5 meter. Now length you have real length in meter, real width in meter. Now just multiply that two value 5 meter into 1.5, right? 1.5. Then you can get the answer. So I will multiply here 5 into 5, 25. From that 5 to keep here 5 into 1, 5 plus 2, 7. So I need to keep one decimal place, one after decimal point, one digit here we have. So here also I need to keep like this, one digit after decimal point. So this is the answer, 7.5. Right, that's the answer. Now let's see do 21, 20 plus 1. Now here this one, normally we always use BODMAS, it's good, but sometime some do this with not the BODMAS, some little different. You will feel it little different, but not actually, no. It's like this, now think you have 4 into 3 divided by 2. This one you can do anyway, 4 divided by 2, 2 into 3, 6, like that you can get the answer. Or 4 into 3, 12, 12 divided by 2, 6, like that. Any way if you did it, you will get the correct answer, because when you have normally multiplication, division like that, only multiplication and division, order is not matter, you can do as your wish. But the thing is only that. Otherwise, now here when you have brackets, we should do normally bracket thing if you can do. Otherwise bracket, remove the bracket like that, no. But here you can you need to follow that kind of order. Now sometime like this way little different we can do. So you will feel, no, this question someone teach this way, someone teach this way different. No, it's this kind of little different it has, work. Some are do like I did here, multiplication plus division second, like that they put the different order. That's the problem. Otherwise these are normal, we need to do follow the BODMAS. Okay, anyway, now here I will show you very important thing. When you have minus index, now in this bracket you have fraction, it's like fraction, this over this, and here we have minus index. I will tell something here, very important one, keep mind. If you got minus index, you can convert it to plus. You should do only for that, replace this change this numerator and denominator. I mean get the reciprocal of this fraction. Normally here idea, if you have a minus index for a fraction, what we need to do, make it to plus. You need to do get the reciprocal of that fraction, right? I will show you doing now. This is minus 3, I could write like this way, for the x to the power 5, 2x to the power 2 over plus 3. Now what I did here, minus I changed to plus, but I did only this 2, this fraction I get the reciprocal, upside down change. Right. Now I will follow the BODMAS. That means here I need to do the inside the bracket thing first. Right. Here look how I do this. X to the power 5 is inside the bracket. Now 2 keep here 2 into x to the power 2. These two different. This is a one term. We can think this is a one term into, but so we can consider this as a one term also when apply rule. Right. Anyway, now here 2, and this is into x to the power 2. Now this x to the power 2 I can get to up. How we learn in this rule. When I bring this x to the power 2 to up, that means for the numerator, I need to put here multiplication. Remember always when you bring something from numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, it must put with the multiplication sign, right? Here, so I will bring this x to the power 2 to up, so I need to put here multiplication sign, and x to the power 2 will become minus 2. That's the only thing. When you bring something numerator to denominator or denominator to numerator, index, you must change the sign of index. Now I bring this part to up, so here will be 3 plus 3. Okay. Now I can do here some calculation. This, you know, when we have same base and between the multiplication, we need to do at this index. 5 plus minus 2. 5 plus minus 2 means 3. It's happened like this. 5 plus minus 2. That means 5 plus minus, when you write here, we can put multiplication. So it will become minus 2. 5 minus 2 means 3. If you have no idea here, I'll roughly explain here. 3. So here will be x to the power 3. Here down will be 2. Still we have this 3. Close the bracket and another index here. Now how we can remove this bracket? Here you can think 2 to the power 1. If there is no index, you can think here 1. Now if you need to remove this outside index, you need to do at all the term index, you need to multiply by this outside index, this index. Right? That means 3 into 3, 3 into 1, like that. So I will do that. 3 into 3, 9. So it will be x to the power 9. And here will be 3 into the 3 into 1, it will be 3. So 2 to the power 3. Here what I did, this by this index I multiply these both index and write. Now bracket is gone. Now last step, x to the power 9, 2 to the power 3 mean 8. 2 into 2 into 2. So it will be 8. So this is the answer. X to the power 9 over 8. Okay. Now in this 22nd question, they give two functions to us, right? Fx function and also gx. This one has first part, they ask inverse of the fx function, right? This one. So to find inverse of a function, there's no much different method, right? And you need to follow exact procedure. We normally get what the function normal we have. Now fx we think fx, right? Fx equal to y or any other letter. So fx replaced with y. So y equal 4 3 minus x, right? This is the first step we should do. We get this function equal to y, and then fx replaced with y. Then next step is exchange, change y and x. That means y replaced with x replaced with y. We can know because these are unknown letter, so just you can change it. So here x, here 3 x. For the x I will put y. Now what I need to make y as subject, right? Let's do that. So I need to keep this thing alone. 3 minus 1. I need to make finally somehow y alone, only y. But first let's think this has a 1 letter because it's inside the bracket now. So we can think has a 1. So we need to remove 4. So divide both sides by 4. You also divide by 4. You have 4 to 4 carton. So you can write here what the x over 4 equal 3 minus y. Now I need to make y subject, right? Y is in minus now. has a minus, no? So I can change this to plus if I bring to this side. So let's do that. Why I brought to here? So here already there was 3. Then x over 4 I will bring to here. So it will, this is plus, so it will become minus x over 4. Now we have make what the y has subject. Now very simple. This y write what the inverse of the function for that, right? Inverse of the function. So I will write here inverse of the function. This one what the 3 minus x over 4. That's the working, how we get the inverse of a function, right? Okay, now this is just remember, this is working. You can put any letter here, this equation, then just make exchange these two, x and y, then make y the subject, right? Okay, now or you can make even just x the subject and then replace with the inverse of the function, right? It doesn't matter. Now let's do part B, right? In part B they tell gx equals 6, right? gx equals 6, solve this, right? That means now don't get the wrong idea like this. I mean they tell sometimes g6, like this, find g6. That means for this g6 function, gx function, you need to replace x with 6. That's the idea, and find the answer for that. But here they not ask that. They tell gx equals 6, no? Gx equals 6. That means this gx function equal to 6. That means this whole thing, this thing equal to 6. So you need to do what this function, right? For the gx place, write down 6 and solve it, right? Now I will do that. Now for the gx I will write 6 and then equal 5. Inside the bracket we have 3x minus 2 and over x, right? Now I need to slow this one, right? Let's just slow this. Now try to understand. Here they give gx equals 6. For gx I write 6, right? That's the only thing I did. Now what I will do here, I will apply cross multiplication first, like this. So x into 6, it will be 6x, and here 1 into this whole thing. But when you multiply by 1, nothing happens, so same will come, 3x minus 2. Then remove the bracket. That means basically by 5 you should multiply this both. So here will be 6x, here will be 5 into 3, 15x, and 5 into 2, it will be 10, right? Minus 10. 5 into minus 2, minus 10. Now I will bring this 6x to this side and minus 10 to this side, right? Because then you can get x has plus value. So I will do that. 15x I will keep here. 6x when I bring to here, it will be minus 6x, and minus 10 when I bring to here, it will be plus 10. I pass the equal sign now, so change the sign. Now here answer is 15x minus 6x mean 9x, and here will be 10. Now I need to find x now, so divide both sides by 9. So answer will be, right, x equal 10 over 9, right? That's the answer. Now let's focus on 23rd question. Now here they tell express has a single fraction in its simplest form. It's very important. They tell it in simplest form, right? Now here when we have now this type of question, now think if you got like this, 2 over 3 minus 1 over 5. Now here what we need to do normally, you can make same denominator by this one multiplied by this one multiplied by this, right? This denominator multiplied by this denominator, and like this. This means that means 3 multiplied by 5, 5 multiplied by 3, like that. Here also same way we can do, but this two different denominators. So this denominator I will multiply by this one. So you should multiply up also. So it's like this. I will write here equation again, 2x minus 1, and here we get 3x plus 4. No? So I will multiply this denominator by this one. right? That means here I will multiply x plus 4, this one. So up also we need to multiply by x plus 4. Here actually this both you should multiply by x plus 4, so that means I'll put here also bracket. Again this one I need to multiply by this denominator, this one denominator, this denominator I will multiply by other one denominator. So here also I will put bracket, because this both you should multiply by the 2x minus 1. So up also multiply by in a fraction, if you multiply denominator by something, you need to multiply numerator also same thing. So here I will multiply 2x minus 1, right? Now you can see here we have 2x minus 1, x plus 4. Here also same, 2x minus 1 and x plus 4. So same denominator, no? So it's okay. Now I will write that same denominator, no? So I will write that x plus 4 and 2x minus 1, right? Now we get the same denominator. Now in here, very carefully, here is the key thing in this type of question, but by this 5 you need to multiply this both. It's okay, because this 5 is plus, so nothing different. So just multiply 5 into x 5x, 5 into 4 20. It's not big deal. But here very carefully in this situation, but by minus 3 you have to think not 3 by 3 these two multiply, no, you think with this sign between this. There's some another method also we have, but this is the quick and easy to remember. But by this minus thing belong to this 3, that means minus 3. This is minus 3. By minus 3 multiply this both, not only by 3, right? By minus 3 multiply this both. So it will be minus 3 into 2x, it will be minus minus into plus, here plus, no, plus 2x, no. So minus into plus, minus 3 into 2 6, 6x. Here minus 3 into minus 1, it will become plus 3. Minus 3 into minus 1, minus into minus plus, 3 into 1 3. Right now last step, here we can write x plus 4 2x minus 1 over here, simplify the easier thing. Now here 20 plus 3, this 20 also plus, this 3 also plus, no, so it will be 23. And 5x minus 6x, it's like 5 minus 6, that means minus 1, minus 1, like that. Here will be 5x minus 6 means minus x. So this is the final answer, right? It will be 23 minus x over x plus 4 and 2x minus 1, right? That's the answer. Okay, now let's see, focus on 24th question, right? Here they tell what the P is the point h comma 7 and P lies on the line this. Normally we know in a graph like this, if they give an equation, they give, now here they give 3y plus 2x equal 5. This is you can make into that format even, right? Y equal mx plus c. This is a linear graph. So we know when we have like this way x and y axis, in this line any point if you chose, you have two coordinates, x value and y value. If you know x value, if you put x value for this equation, you can get y value. Don't need to find here. If you know y value, you can put here y value, you can get the x value. That's why this equation they provide us. So in this question, that's the idea here. Now they give a equation, they give coordinate here. In this coordinate, they not given x value, they give y value. So you need to find x value. So get to x value, you can use this equation. Use this equation, right? So I will do that way, right? I will write the equation 3y plus 2x equal 5. Now in this coordinate, they given us x value, no, y value, no. So y replace with the y value. Here y value is 7. Any point coordinate you can do this. If you know in one point coordinate, but only x value, then you can find y value. Or on a point you know y value, then you can get x value. So here they given us y value. So I will replace y value 3, y here 7. 2x equal 5. Now here 27, 3 into 7, 21, 21 I bring to here, so it will be 2x equal 5 minus 21. Then here will be 2x, 5 minus 21 mean it will be minus 16, right? Here bigger one value, normally we put bigger one sign and get the difference. 21 minus 5 means 16. Now divide both sides by 2, so you will get what the x value is, minus 8. So here will be minus 8 is the answer, right? Here very simple idea. Remember, like I show you here in this drawing, in a graph, when they give the equation, any point, if you know y coordinate, you can get x coordinate using this formula. If you know the x coordinate, you can get the y coordinate by using this formula. That's the idea, right? Okay, now it's okay. Now we got here h equal minus 8. Now here they tell what the line L is perpendicular to the line, this one. This also represent line, no? And passes through the P, right? Now find the equation of line L. That's the idea, right? Now we know when we have two lines in the Cartesian plan, if you have two lines like this way, I will use another thing to explain here. Now like this way, if you have two lines, it is perpendicular to each other, there's a connection. What the connection? In this two, this has the equation. Now think this one is this one, 3y plus 2x equal 5. This one, this also has the equation, right? Line L has the equation. In these two equation, gradient, this is the thing you need to remember. If these two lines perpendicular, when you multiply m1 with m2, that means gradient. This line, this equation gradient multiply with this line gradient, it will be equal to minus 1. Remember this connection. This is very important thing, right? Okay, now with that, so we can get, now we need to find the this L, line L equation. So they tell us line L is perpendicular to this. So that's why this one gradient and line L gradient must be, when you multiply, must be equal to minus 1, like I show you. So let's find first of all this one gradient. Here we have 3y plus 2x equal 5 now. So we need to find the gradient. So what we need to do, make y as subject. You can't tell this what the value with x, that is the gradient here, because this is not y subject. Y is not the subject, that's why. So I will write 3y, 2x I bring to here, it will be minus 2x plus 5. This was plus now. Now I need to divide both sides by 3. So here divide by 3, here divide by 3, here divide by 3. So now I make y as subject, y equal minus 2 over 3x plus 5 over 3. Right, now this is the gradient of this line. So now we know, like I show you earlier, m1, m2 multiply it to equal to minus 1. It should be, if it is perpendicular, like this. So now we know one gradient, that means this line gradient, this equation gradient. So I will replace that value of the minus 2 over 3 into m2 equal minus 1. Now I can find m2, right? That means line L gradient I can find like this. So here both side minus, so it can cut, right? Then here will be 3 into 1. Here 2m2, 3 into 1, 3, right? We can multiply like cross multiplication, like here 1. So then here will be, now you need to divide both sides by 2. So it will be m2 will be equal to 3 over 2. Okay, now we close to the equation, because now we know line L gradient is m2 equal to 3 over 2. That is the gradient of line L. Now we need to find the intercept, right? Intercept. How to find the intercept? This is the idea. They tell no, it passes through the P. P they given already. P is the h comma 7. Now h also we know, h mean minus 8. So how to find the gradient? How to find the intercept? Sorry. Now we can write with this gradient line L equation like this. Where the y equal, this gradient is 3 over 2 x. Gradient we don't know, no? So we write c. Now this is the line L equation. Right? Now we need to find c. But we can use this information. But this line passes through the P. Passes through the P. That means this point. But the h comma 7, h mean 8, no? Now we can think minus 8 comma 7. Right? It passed through this point. Now if you, in this equation, if you substitute y value with y value, x value with x value, you can find c. So I will find that way. So here y value is 7. This if that line go through this point, no? So point P. So I can put that value to here to find c. This method you need to remember normally, right? So y is equal 7, 3 over 2, x mean I can put minus 8 plus c. Using this way I can find c. So how many 2 are there into 1? How many 2 are there? 8 is 4. So minus 4. So here will be 7 equal 3 into 4, 12 minus 12 plus c. Now minus 12 into here. So it will be plus 12 plus 7 mean 19 plus 19. Right? Plus 19. So now c also we know. Now we can write the final answer. What the line L equation will be y equal 3 over 2x. C will be plus 19. So right, this is the final equation. Okay, now let's discuss last question of this paper, 25th question. Right, now here first part they tell they given a matrix A equal this, and they ask 2A. So very simple. This evaluate this. They tell just like this, but the 2A minus this, and you need to find that. So here 2A, no, that means this A matrix multiplied by 2. So I will do it 2A. When you have like this, it's better to replace like equation, or you can do in mind, but it's better to with the work in here. So A replaces this matrix, right? Here 2, 0 and minus 3, minus 1. Here they tell this, no, 2A. So I wrote 2 and A mean this matrix, and then again same thing, minus, here we have minus 5, here 4, here 0, here 3. Now calculate this and get the answer. Let's do it by 2. You need to multiply. So 2 into 2, 4, here 0, 2 into 0, 0, no, 2 into minus 3, minus 6, and 2 into minus 1, it will be minus 2. And here minus 5, 4 here 0, here 3. Okay, let's find the final answer. 4 minus minus 5. 4 minus minus 5 mean I will write here and show you little bit it. 4 minus minus 5. That means, like I told you earlier, if you write two signs together close to each other, you should put multiplication there and get the final answer for this both sign. So when you put multiplication here, minus into minus, that means it will become plus, plus 5. When you multiply minus with minus, it becomes plus, no? Normally we call same sign. When you multiply, it becomes plus. So 4 plus 5 mean 9, right? It will be 9. So here final answer here will be 9, or this one. Then let's find here this one, 0 minus 4. 0 minus 4. This one minus this. You should subtract no here. So 4 minus 0 minus 4. It will be minus 4. Your answer is minus 4. Right? And here minus 6 minus 0. Minus 6 minus 0. Here minus 0, no, we don't care here. So it will be just minus 6. And here will be minus 2 minus minus 3. Minus 2 minus minus 3. Minus 2. This also minus 2. Minus 2 minus 3. Right? Sorry, minus 2 minus plus 3. Here plus 3, no. So it not here they put plus 3, no, so it's plus 3. Now what will happen here, minus 2, if you put here multiplication sign, as I told you, we write 2 sign no here close to each other, so here I need to put multiplication, then minus into plus, when you multiply different sign minus, so here will be minus 3. Then minus 2 minus 3 mean minus 5. When you have same sign, here there is no multiply or divide thing, just minus 2 minus 3, so we put minus sign and same sign, normally we add same sign, we put the same sign and add, so 5, so here will be minus 5, right? So that's the answer for first part. So I will write it here, right? 9, here minus 4, and here will be minus 6, and here minus 5, right? That's the answer for first part. Okay, now they ask second part, find a determinant, right? Normally we call determinant. So how to find it, right? It's very simple idea. We normally, now if I write here a matrix again here, 2 0 minus 3 minus 1, you don't need to write this thing, just write the answer. Okay, now here we normally get like this into this, normally this diagonal we multiply this one, so 2 into minus 1, it will be minus 2, minus, then minus 3 into 0, minus 3 into 0, this 2 we need to multiply, so here will be minus 2 minus 3 or whatever into 0, it becomes 0, right? So here final answer 0 minus 0 we don't care, here will be minus 2, so that means final answer is minus 2, determinant is minus 2, right? Like that. Then they ask inverse of the A matrix inverse. Now again I will write here inverse. Now A inverse 2 0, here I can't see, that's why I write this, otherwise you don't need to write this thing again, right? A inverse how we write, how we get A inverse like this. We get the determinant first, we put 1 over determinants, that means this into this, if I write it properly, whole the thing like this way, the 2 into minus 1 subtract minus 3 into 0, right? That's the determinant. And then after we need to change this main diagonal values, we need to change, that means minus 2 will come to here, normal 2 will go to here, and then after this 2, this diagonal value will be, sign will be changed, minus 0 and plus 3, right? Now we need to calculate this and get that, right? So I will do here, I know this part will be 1 over minus 2, because determinant minus 2 we got already, so here will be minus 1, here minus 0, you can think it's just 0, because minus 0 doesn't matter. For the minus, for the 0, if you get minus, you can think just 0 has 0. For the 0, there don't need to care about sign. Now here basic idea, divide by minus 2, no, these all the numbers divide by minus 2. Here minus 1 divided by minus 2 mean, okay, I am writing here final answer, minus 1 divided by minus 2 mean plus half, minus divide minus mean plus, so 1 divided by 2, it's half, you can write half. Then 0 divided by this, whatever by whatever number if you divide 0, it will be 0. Then again 3 divided by minus 2, this basic idea, half into 3 mean 3 divided by minus 2, so you can write 3 over 2, but this should be minus, it must be minus. Then 2 divided by minus 2, that means minus half into 2 mean it will become minus 1, right? So I didn't show that part, you can get that idea here, it's not big deal. Again, if I tell by this determinant, this number minus 2, you need to multiply this all values, right? Minus half into minus 1, it will become plus half, then minus half into 3, it will become minus 3 over 2, then minus half into 0, 0, minus half into 2, it will become minus 1, that part also we complete. Now last part, find the matrix X where XA equal this. Here little bit we have to think. Now this is the idea, they XA, no, this matrix X we have to think, but A we know, no, so I will write A 2 0 minus 3 and minus 1, right? This is the matrix A. This is equal to, when you multiply, basic idea with matrix X, if you multiply matrix A, it will, you get this answer 4 minus 2. So that means we know order of the matrix of this one A, it is 2:2, no? Definitely if you multiply this here also 2, that means here must be 1, because we know if this 2 equal we can multiply, otherwise can't. After multiply you will get this kind of matrix. Here must be 1, here 1, because here this answer 1 is into 2, this order of this matrix is 1 into 2, so that's why must be here 1. That means this matrix must be 1:2. Here only 2 numbers, like this way we have. So that means why I will put here X, here Y, only 2. This matrix X has like this way. How I get that idea, try to understand. I wrote here X % I didn't care anything how many values here has, like that. Then after what I did, I get here our answer we have. So this thing here we can multiply, so that means this 2 must be equal, and here this is 2, that answer we can get anyway, because this we know, no, and here must be 1 because of this. This will happen normally by this number and this number, right? 1:2. So that means here only one row we have, that means X and Y, right? Now we need to find X and Y. How to find it? Let's say multiply this, then you can get, normally we multiply like this and this, no, right? Let's say multiply X into 2, it will be 2X, right? I will write here, right, 2 X into 2 2X, then Y into minus 3, here we have minus 3, Y into minus 3, it will be minus 3Y, right? Minus 3 equal, here answer is 4, and again this one multiply with this 2, right? That means X into 0 0, Y into minus 1 minus Y equal what, the minus 2, right? We get that, no? Now that means minus Y equal minus 2, both we can divide by minus, minus normally we take cardinal, so Y equal 2. Okay, now Y we know, no, so we can find X using this formula. So what I will do, I will write that equation 2X minus 3Y and equal 4. Now Y we need to replace with 2, so 2X 3 into Y mean 2 equal 4. So here minus 6 bring to here, I don't need to explain this part, you know. Minus 6 when you bring to here, it will be plus 6 plus 4 mean 10, and divide both sides by 2, that means X equal 5, right? So here will be X matrix like this. X value is we get 5, no, 5, and Y value is 2. That's the matrix, 5 2. This matrix is like this.